Hi there. In this video I'm going to show you how you can make very easily this bracelet using an interesting combination of stick pearls and spacers from House of Gems. So to make this bracelet you will need some beads, and these are 8mm by 22mm stick pearls, which are drilled at one end rather than being drilled in the center. And I have 8 of these. And then I also have 9 10 by 9mm rectangular spacers. And then to finish your bracelet you'll need the usual lobster clasp. Instead of a jump ring today I'm using this little tab with a hole for fastening. 2 each crimp covers, crimps, and wire protectors, and of course a piece of bead stringing wire. And then for tools you'll need crimping pliers and wire cutters. So to get started on the wire I'm going to slide a crimp, and then I'm going to go in one end of my wire protector and out the other. And then I'm going to slide on one part of my clasp, and that goes right over the wire protector. And then your wire end goes back through the crimp. And go ahead and squeeze the ends of that wire protector together. And then use your crimping pliers to crimp that bead right there. First you put it in the lower part of the jaws of the crimping pliers and give it a squeeze. And then you put it sideways in the upper or more rounded part of the jaws to fold it. And then before you go any further you always want to test and make sure that's nice and strong. Use your wire cutters to trim off that extra bit of wire. And then what I like to do is use my crimping pliers. I just saw they started making special pliers for picking up crimp covers, but really all you need are the crimping pliers. They do the same thing. So save yourself the money and buy a different tool. We're just going to pop that crimp cover right over that crimp, squeeze it gently, and now it looks like it's finished with a nice little bead. It's just a nice finish. And now all there is to do is slide our beads onto our wire, beginning and ending with the spacers and alternating with the pearls. What's fun about this design is that the pearls aren't strung on center, and so they kind of just go every which way as you string them on. I mean, you could certainly pay attention to the way the holes are drilled if you want a more rigid design. I like this kind of loose and fanciful look. And the hard-edged spacers are an interesting contrast to the extremely organic shape of the beads, of the pearls. And there's all the stringing done, and now the final step is just to finish the other end the same way as we did before, stringing on a crimp and a wire protector. Don't forget to go through the second part of your clasp, and then that wire end goes back through the crimp. Now pull it up snug, and now you see how this is suddenly all very stiff? You just want to back it off. Not even 1/8 of an inch, just a little bit, just so there's a little space there, and now suddenly this drapes. Actually, I'm going to back it off a little bit more, because you think about it, when you wear a bracelet it curves, and so the beads need a little bit more space to move. So there. And then you crimp it and cover with a crimp cover just the way you did before. So here's the bracelet all done. As you can see, it really is the choice of these lovely pearls by House of Gems that makes this design as interesting as it is. The spacers are also from House of Gems.